They came in hundreds. Massive tusked shadows moving across the Texas plains. Farmers watched helplessly as their crops disappeared overnight, their fences torn apart, and their livestock harassed. For decades, wild boars have been the ultimate rural nightmare. Destructive, unstoppable, and breeding faster than hunters could ever keep up. But then, Texas farmers struck back. What followed wasn't just a fight for crops, it was a war for survival. Every year, wild boars cause over $2.5 billion in damages across the United States, with Texas at the epicenter. Farmers describe it as a slow-moving disaster. A herd of 300 pigs trampling through a field of corn, rooting up irrigation systems, and destroying months of hard work in a single night. These aren't small animals either. A fully grown boar can weigh over 300 pounds and charge at speeds up to 30 miles per hour. They travel in massive groups called sounders. A single sounder can number 50 or more. And in Texas, herds combine into supergroups of hundreds. Once they've chosen a farm, it's as if a bulldozer army has arrived. For years, farmers tried everything. Guns. Hunters took aim, but boars breed too quickly. Kill 10 today, and 20 more appear next week. Dogs. Packs were unleashed, but boars often fought back, injuring the very animals meant to stop them. Poisons. Experiments with toxic baits sparked controversy. Environmental groups warned of risks to deer, birds, and livestock. Traps. Simple cages caught a few, but the rest learned to avoid them. Nothing worked. Boars seem to be outsmarting humans, adapting with each failed attempt. That's when Texas farmers escalated. No longer content with piecemeal hunting, they built mega traps, large enough to catch entire herds in one go. These circular steel pens, often 30 feet wide, use remote-controlled gates. Farmers bait them with corn, watch from hidden cameras, and once every boar is inside, the gate slams shut. This wasn't about catching one or two pigs, it was about capturing hundreds at once, and it worked. In counties like Hill, McCulloch, and Caldwell, farmers reported wiping out entire sounders in a single night. But Texas didn't stop at traps. Technology turned the battle into something far bigger. Helicopter hunts became common. Farmers teamed up with pilots. From above, gunners tracked boar herds across ranch land, firing with military precision. In a single weekend, dozens, sometimes hundreds, could be removed. Drones joined the fight. With thermal cameras, they revealed herds at night, glowing heat signatures against the dark fields. Farmers could now see the enemy long before the destruction began. Smart sensors were installed. Some farms embedded ground sensors that sent alerts when boars crossed a fence line, allowing ranchers to mobilize instantly. It was no longer a fight between farmer and beast. It was technology versus nature. In some counties, coordinated
their hunting
efforts saw
dogs
over
were already
700
tracking
boars
the
taken out
faintest
in a single
traces
campaign.
left behind by the beasts. Before long, a signal bark rang out, revealing the prey's position.
Farmers formed cooperatives, pooling resources for traps, helicopters, and night hunts. What once felt like an unwinnable war began to tip in their favor. Farmers described the aftermath. Piles of captured hogs loaded into trucks, some processed for meat, others disposed of to prevent disease. For communities, it wasn't just a victory, it was survival. With the boar population reduced, cornfields flourished, cattle herds fed undisturbed, and water systems remained intact. Farmers who once lost tens of thousands of dollars in damages saw relief. The fight didn't just save farms, it saved rural economies. But not everyone applauded. Critics argue that helicopter hunts are inhumane, that boars suffer when trapped in large pens, and that eradication risks disrupting ecosystems. Yet for farmers, the choice was simple: either fight back or lose everything. The debate continues. Should boars be managed or eradicated entirely? Some scientists warn that even after massive campaigns, populations can bounce back within just a few years. The war is never truly over. Texas farmers proved one thing: when united, communities can stand against even the most overwhelming threat. But wild boars are relentless. They adapt, they multiply, and they return. The lesson is clear. This isn't a one-time battle. It's an ongoing war requiring innovation, cooperation, and sheer determination. They came in hundreds. They destroyed farms, terrorized livestock, and cost millions. But Texas farmers didn't surrender. They fought back with traps, technology, and sheer grit. And for now, the fields are quiet. But one question remains: how long before the next herd arrives?
Başla. Ön arka.